with Jonathan Childress.
Hey, Jonathan. Coach said almost a perfect performance. What was working for you? It seemed like you really had control of is it a slider or curveball that breaking pitch that you were throwing pretty consistently through at least the first two go rounds?
I was throwing slider a lot. Threw curveball too, but the biggest thing was I established command of the fastball in the first inning, and just we had him guessing the rest of the game.
Yeah. What happened on that first hit, and how frustrating was it for all that to kind of go to waste on that dinky play?
What happened is I was just not a good enough athlete to make that play. No, I didn't come off the mound too hard, and I tried to get the ball out too quick, and my feet were too wide, and my feet just slipped, and tried to throw the ball off the ground, but didn't have enough on it.
Yeah. What was that? What your teammate said when you got back to the dugout? Was the athlete line?
Yeah, Coach Childress said it first, and then that was pretty much everybody said it.
I think the question typically would be, when did you kind of realize what you had? But you had faced so few towards the minimum that, I mean, did you know how well you were rolling and how perfect you had been up until that point?
Well, I didn't really up until after the fifth, and nobody was really talking to me and kind of ignoring me. I was like, what's going on? And I looked up at the scoreboard. I was like, oh, okay. And that was it. But didn't really know until about the sixth.
Yeah, and then a career high in strikeouts. What does that mean to you? And then also no walks. I mean, y'all have really kept that strikeout to walk ratio real high. And what has that meant for you and the pitching staff?
I mean, it's just a product of Coach Childress and what he nails into us all fall and all spring. We're going to fill it up, and whatever happens, happens. We're not going to give up any free bases. That's the goal, to lead the SEC in base walks per 9. And I mean, just filling it up.
Appreciate it, man.
Yep.
Jonathan, how much confidence does this team have right now?
I mean, a lot, especially offensively. I feel like we've been pitching pretty well up until this point, but we needed something to click offensively, and I think we got that this weekend. And I mean, this whole week altogether. And it's huge. I mean, you can tell every single hitter up there has in their mind that they're going to beat the pitcher in any circumstance. So,
as a player, how do you approach the upcoming week? 4 games, all 4 on the road, including your conference opener.
I mean, just kind of the same thing we've been doing up until now. I mean, we're 14-4 now. Just sticking to our approach and not letting the short week get to us, and I mean, going and win some ball games.
Thank you.
Of course.
Jonathan, you mentioned that nobody was talking to you in the dugout. So I'm curious, when you're not working on a perfect game through 6 innings, how are you usually in the dugout? Are you in the game? You talk with the teammates? What's going on? How are you on start day?
I'm usually pretty loose. I like to kind of crack jokes and and try to be as loose as I can, because I feel like when I get too serious, then I don't pitch well. So I do a lot better when I'm relaxed and loose.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Of course. Is that it?
I think that's it.
Awesome.